on that web. And then shoot him with the real web.
I love it.
Welcome back to the Pop-Up with Paul and Friends. Thank you so much for all the support. Thank you for subscribing, for listening, for continuing to be here. This has been a fun show so far. I'm so proud of the studio and the way this looks and feels and sounds. And you're back right again. And, I was thinking, I want to get everybody on the show. I want to have interesting conversations. I'm from New York. Now I'm in Hollywood. When you go to Hollywood, where do tourists go? They go to Hollywood Boulevard. You have the Mickeys of the world. You have all the people, the street performers. We have them in Times Square. I've seen these people my whole life. Haven't you? But who ever talks to these people? And one thing I love is just talking with all walks of life. It's really true to who I am as an interviewer. And so it got me thinking about Hollywood with these street performers because we see them every day. But what's on the inside there? Like, what goes on with these people? I realized no one's actually taken the time to interview them. So we went to Hollywood Boulevard to find our next podcast guest. So I need a guest for my podcast. But the studio is 20 minutes from here.
All right.
And this is LA and there's traffic.
Yes, there is traffic.
Wednesday Addams, will you come on?
I'm going to think about it.
Oh, now we're getting stopped by the cops. Are you a cop?
With the microphone, they're gonna say.
This isn't. Look at it.
I know, but if I got cameras, if they see it, they're
Really?
gonna call it in. Yeah.
No way. Sir, will you come on my podcast?
No, I can't, sir.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm looking for a guest for my podcast.
A what?
It's a podcast. It's an audio form of like a radio, but we do video as well. An interview show. I'm a professional interviewer. Will you be on?
Nah, I'm not interested in professional interviewing.
Why not? $80 to come to my studio.
No, I deserve more than that. I deserve millions.
So do I, man. That's why I'm out here.
Come on, get out of here.
All right. Oh, damn. Well, we tried. Spider-Man, I'm trying to get a guest for my podcast. Would you come on?
No, I work for tips and donations, sir.
Okay. Would you come to my studio for $80?
For $100?
I could do 100.
Okay, cool.
Will you stay dressed as Spider-Man?
Yeah.
And I can interview you for real?
Hey, give me money first, though.
Well, you got to come with me, though.
Oh, yeah, I will. Yeah, I'm waiting for my partner. She's supposed to be here.
Who's your partner?
The female young lady.
What is she?
Named Jasmine.
Does she play something?
Yeah.
What character?
She like the singer. Jazz.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
The blonde-haired chick. Spears.
Oh, Britney Spears.
Yeah, Britney Spears.
What's your name?
Spider-Man.
I like that. Oh, it's Britney Spears, everybody.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, it's Britney.
You're gonna go do
Bitch.
for an hour.
Sorry, not you. The lyric. How are you?
Yes.
We're on Hollywood Boulevard. I got Britney Spears and Spider-Man, and they've never been on a podcast. So, guys, why don't you come on mine right now?
There you go.
What is it?
It's you know what? Let's go.
Yes.
Straight from Hollywood Boulevard, ladies and gentlemen, they're here. Give it up for Spider-Man and Britney Spears, a.k.a. Jasmine.
What's up, world?
You know, you made it, guys. You're the only street performers. I was turned down by Mickey Mouse, by Wednesday Addams, but you two said, you know what? Let's take a drive with this guy. What was it about me that made you come to the show? What was it?
I think you look exotic, and it was cool.
Exotic.
Yeah,
I'm like, you know what? He looks cool. I'll go with it. You know, what can you lose?
What can you lose? Now, I want to start with you, Spider-Man. How long have you been working on Hollywood Boulevard?
Oh, about 3, 4, 5 years.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But you've been in LA for a long time, you told me, right?
Yes, I've been in LA a long time.
And how about you, Britney?
I am going on my 3rd year, so yeah.
Now, this is the reason I wanted to have you guys on the show is, I get to interview everybody. I've interviewed all walks of life throughout my career.
Mm-hmm.
Big famous people, random people I run into. I find it's hard. You have a hard job. People kind of overlook you. They don't pay you when you're giving them your likeness, your pictures.
True that.
Right?
True that.
So, like, what is it like for you every day? Is it tough? I mean, tell me about what the job is like.
Sometimes it's awesome when you meet people like you. You know, they're amazing and the best people in life and what makes you happy to be in Hollywood. And other days, people really take advantage of you. They don't tip you. They don't appreciate your artwork. And they, kind of mistreat you in a way that they think you're doing something else.
Yeah.
They just throw trash on you. They cuss on you. They come to try to beat you up. Like, it's crazy stuff. Like,
Yeah. What's the thinking? So, I want to ask you too, Spider-Man.
Okay.
Like, what's the thinking with getting the costume? You told me, I know you said you do stunts with the actual movie production.
Yeah, I do.
So how did you make the decision to go, you know what? I got the body. I got the web hand. Let's see the web hands. You got the web hands. You got the right hands for it. What's the process where you go, okay, I'm going to Hollywood and I'm going to get tip money. I'm going to get some photos. Like, how did you decide to do this for a job?
Well, I've been doing other stuff before. I've worked with Bruce Lee and other people like that as well, doing stunts behind them and what have you. So I said, okay, I came to Hollywood. I got to do certain things in the movies and what have you. And I seen people out there in Hollywood doing what I think, hey, you guys are doing what I do over here.
Yeah.
And I said, okay. And they said, hey, it's pretty easy to do this over here. It's really nice and what have you.
Yeah.
And you're a good character anyway. You do the acting anyway, fight scenes and what have you.
Sure.
So therefore, come out here and show people what you do.
Yeah.
So I got used to that, and I liked it because I like to teach people, show people when they got little kids and that. If you're gonna bring a kid out here to have fun, don't just push them down and don't take no picture for a character that they might like or what have you.
Right.
You know, you out here just spending money only on yourself and not saying, hey, here's my kids. Give them a life. Give them something to enjoy.
Yeah, and you
know what I'm
guys
saying?
provide that service doing what you
Exactly.
do on the street. You're making smiles in your own way.
Exactly.
In
We're bringing the
Hollywood.
illusion to Hollywood. They come to see celebrities, but as we know, when you get here, they're not as easy to spot.
Have you ever told a kid, like, have you just sold to a kid like you're the real Britney Spears and you didn't say it was a
You know,
lie?
you have to because they really don't know the difference. And I
Yeah.
just, when they ask, are you the real Britney Spears? I'm like, well, you know, I'm the actor, but, you know.
So pretend I'm an 8-year-old boy right now. Oh my gosh, it's Britney Spears. How are you? I love you. I liked you back in the day.
Yes, thank you so much.
Oh my God, it's Britney. Everybody.
Yes. I think it's one of those things you have to keep the fun for them,
Yeah.
the illusion. Even the adults and the kids, they're really smart. They know that you're the actor. But even when I came to Hollywood as the tourist, the first thing I'm like, oh my gosh, there's Spider-Man, there's Mickey Mouse,
Yeah.
there's Batman. You just get this like childlike excitement.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you both are very committed actors, and
Thank
I
you.
also the reason I wanted to have you here is because you are acting, you are doing a job that is art.
Yes, sir.
And it is on the street, and some people could say, this isn't, I'm not going to take it seriously. I'm going to make fun of this.
Right.
I'm not here to make fun of you. I am a
It's
comedian,
okay.
though, so I'm here to
Yeah.
make light of
It's
life.
It's okay. We don't
But
mind.
I want people to know Spider-Man just got in my car on Hollywood Boulevard and drove a half hour in LA traffic and did not take his mask off. If that's not Oscar-worthy commitment to a role, I don't know what is. This guy, I mean,
Thank
you look, you're committed, and also I want you to know you have a great voice, man. You're
thank you, sir.
I think if Spider-Man people ever do watch this guy should be the new voice for Spider-Man in a way. You got a good voice.
Hey,
It's
come
many-
and see Spider-Man. You be blessed.
And he has the wisdom too, you know, because he kind of had both worlds. He
Yeah.
knows the
Oh, thank
touristy side and he knows the movie side.
Yeah. What would you say generally about the tourists that come to Hollywood Boulevard? Like, what's the consensus? Is it mainly international? Is it mainly mean? What would you say in one sentence each, how people treat you on Hollywood Boulevard? What is it?
Some people do come out here from other countries and places like that. They really don't understand how to be nice to other individuals and what they're doing. And sometimes they come out here and they say, I don't know who you are.
You don't know Spider-Man?
Exactly.
Yeah, I
You know what I'm
think
saying?
In every
I
country,
think
isn't
for
it?
me it's more 90% of the people, the tourists, they're amazing, but it's the 10% the women get so jealous. They're like, stay away from my man,
Right.
or stay away from. I'm like, girl, I don't want your husband. I just take photos.
Yeah, yeah. And what
I
about-
think sometimes they get too scared because they're very aggressive characters,
Sure.
and then when you're the nice one, they do think you're for something else.
Right.
And they really get defensive, like, you know, and I respect them that they're trying to protect themselves. Or sometimes, you know, they don't understand what you're doing. And it's both worlds, 90% amazing people.
That's good to hear. I want to know from you guys, because I think I'm an internal optimist. I think people are good, but you're with the public every day.
Every day.
And they also, you have an interesting lens on the public because they see you and they don't think really you see back. It's just like, let's take a photo with this thing, right?
Yep, right.
So it's nice to hear people at 90% are good. That's nice.
Yes.
People, we want to support that message in life.
And
Exactly.
I've learned
Especially in this
never,
town.
Yeah, and I've learned never judge a book by cover. I've had people from all races tipped so generously beyond
Yes.
my wildest dreams, and some are the wealthiest people to the poorest, and some of the richest people will give a lot. Some people don't give nothing. It just doesn't matter the class, the
Yeah.
status,
Right.
the color, the gender, the
Well,
race.
yeah, it's also a hard business. Like Mickey
live-
Mouse
Yeah.
yelled at me because I started filming them, and I said, "Hey, maybe you can come on my podcast." And they said, "No phones." And I was like, "Well, you are on the street. Your people are gonna
Yeah.
whip their phones out, right? Do you guys police people with the phones? Like, don't take a photo unless you're paying. How does it work?
I don't. I love publicity. Any publicity is
She
good
is Britney
publicity.
Spears.
I love publicity.
Well, I tell them, like, listen, I said, you know, if you were doing what I'm doing, sir or ma'am, taking pictures, I take pictures and I get paid by it. Now, if you take my picture, if I took your picture and you doing what I'm doing, and you say, hey, thank you for the picture, and you didn't give me no money for it, and you walk away, that's you're treating me, you treat me not right.
Yeah.
Because I'm out here doing the business, just like you would be doing the business.
Right. We're all trying to make a living.
Exactly. So I would appreciate it if you didn't take the picture of me without being in the picture with me. Or you can say, or you can ask me nicely, excuse me, is it okay if I get a picture with you? Sure. But do it in a classic way where it don't make me feel like you don't have no faith and feel me.
Yeah.
I agree with your statement. I think there's a side of you as the actor knowing that you are performing on the street. You have to keep in mind that essentially you're going to have a lot of tippers, but some people don't know what you're doing as an art form of work. So you just kind of have to let the 10% go and not stress about it. And I think it's about aligning yourself to your higher power and understanding you're going to get your tips. Don't worry so much on that. Have the class and respect and elegance and give them a good experience. Because I've had people, they'll come back and they're like, hey, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I took a photo with you earlier and I didn't tip you. Or they'll like come the next week or the next time. So I don't think it's like a one-time sitting. I think if you just create this harmonial experience, they're going to like you, and they're always going to tip you.
It's funny. You're teaching fundamentals of every business. Be nice, work hard, have a good product.
Exactly.
And people will come back. I mean, that's like how business should be. It's nice to hear that you think that way about it because people are good and they want to support. What do you say that can you get you're a very inspirational person. I don't know if you know this. We talked on the ride here.
Yep.
Can you hit me with a little bit of life inspiration? I feel like you have it in you. And this is maybe not Britney Spears because her inspiration's like dancing on her Instagram. I don't know what she's doing.
I love Britney. I think she's such an icon. And
she
that's
is.
why I'm like playing her.
She's an icon, but I fear for her who's in control of her in her life now.
Yeah.
But I'd love to hear an inspirational message from Jasmine for all of our listeners who can get inspired from your art.
I think being on the Hollywood Boulevard for 2 years, there's moments that you feel so angry in the moment, but doing this for 2 years gave me the perspective in life that when people wrong you, don't be too harsh with them. Give it to God. The karma will take care of them. And you do your part, then the good karma will come your way. So I just realized not to take out my anger on them, but to just release it in space and say, I think it's just letting go.
That's beautiful.
And realizing how you treat others, you will be treated. How you give, you will be given.
I love that. And how about for you? That's beautiful. And how about for you, Spider-Man?
I feel that way too. And also like you do get a lot of people to bring their kids here, and the wife and the mother and the father. Now, sometimes mother and father, they know about Spider-Man better than some of the kids, right?
Yeah.
And then you got the ladies who's the wife or whatever, and they got the kid, and you say, hey, why you bring your kids here and don't show them the excitement of meeting characters that they seen on TV or they seen in the movies or whatever, and you say, oh no, that's okay. Then why would you bring your son or daughters to a place that has a lot of fun for you as well as for them, and you turn your back on the kid?
Yeah.
How's the kid gonna feel? Mommy, Daddy, why you bring me here?
Yeah. What's the worst version of parenting you guys have witnessed? Because you must see some like parents spoiling their kids, teaching them the wrong thing. Give me a story, Spider-Man. What's the worst thing you've seen?
Oh, I seen the worst thing where I seen the woman be telling the husband, if you give any money, I'm going to cut you loose. You know what I'm saying?
For tipping Spider-Man? Jeez.
A period. Or either telling the kids, hey, they say, Mom and Dad, can we get a picture? And mother look at the dad and say, what'd I say? No.
Oh, wow. I think it's for when the parents speak for the kids and they say the kid doesn't want a photo.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can ask.
You don't know,
I think for me, it's like, it's okay if they say no, but don't speak on the kid's behalf. Don't say the kid doesn't want it.
Do parents judge your job sometimes in that environment?
Sure. They do. They say, oh, you just hear this. Why are you asking for money? They think it's free. And
Yeah.
I would tell them, hey, if you were doing what I'm doing, it wouldn't be free.
It's a job.
You're doing a job. And I said, we're out here to help make you happy. And it's coming to a place that's not dead.
Yeah.
You know, you come here, there's nothing exciting happening for you, and you walk around trying to shop and whatever.
Yeah.
You get bored real quick. But you
Yeah.
see somebody that can help your family, help you, and bring memories back to yourself when you was a kid.
Yeah, exactly. It's part of the experience of Hollywood Boulevard. By the way, everyone comes to Hollywood.
Right.
Hollywood is its own thing of the entertainment industry, but you guys
Exact-
represent the characters
Yeah.
on the streets.
Right.
What is the going price for a photo for you guys? What would you say?
Really, we say, listen, it's normally like $500,000 a tax break or whatever
Yeah,
you want to
yeah, yeah.
give.
This is why we're scaring them away.
Whatever you want to give, you know what I'm saying? But nothing low, nothing like $1.
$1 is
you know, I
insulting.
mean, come on, you
A
know,
little bit,
this
yeah.
is not, this is 2000, you know.
2023. I mean, yeah, minimum.
No,
What's the
I-
minimum wage?
Everything
now?
has
I don't know.
changed. Everything moved up.
Yeah.
I said, you're not doing anything for $1. You're not working
Yeah.
for $1, are you?
And what are the hours like? Are you guys on Hollywood Boulevard every day? What's it like for you both?
Well, not every day, but when they're there, the days that I'm there, quite naturally, yes, I'm gonna be nice to people as well as
Sure.
you know, and do what I got to do as
Now-
as Spider-Man.
Now, does everyone in your personal life know this is your other personality?
Not everybody.
Okay, so.
Some to do with the acting and stuff that I do know, but
But
know.
do you pick and choose when you want to reveal that you're Spider-Man to family or anything, or no? That you just do you do your thing.
Well, I put it like this: is some of the most close relatives that I have around me know what I do already because they know that I do the acting thing
Sure,
before.
sure.
So therefore, they know that. Plus, some of them know me along from when I was Marine Corps as well.
Uh-huh.
So they got two different things they know about me, and some
Right.
some of them know only one thing about me
Yeah.
being a Marine. Or what
How
have
long
you.
were you in the Marines?
25 years.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
And so you served in the Marine. Well, thank you for your
Oh,
service.
thank
and,
you, thank you.
You know, I'm
This
sure.
is why he's so fit.
Yeah, this is why you're in great shape.
I'm glad I got out of the situation. You know, being alive again because I've had lots of couple of friends of mine who died and what have you.
Oh my gosh!
And it hurts, you know, going to somebody's funerals and what have you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And seeing some kids who came in there as 18, 17 years old as a Marine and didn't make it home.
Wow.
You know,
were
so-
you overseas ever in the Marines?
A lot of places.
Wow.
A lot of places.
So
man.
you've seen the world and you've seen hard things.
Yes.
And then that what a beautiful story that you come back to LA and you make kids happy, man. That's really nice because you've seen a lot of hard
a
stuff.
lot of hard
He's
stuff.
using his fitness for something
Yeah.
good.
That's also can I
Yes.
do you mind me asking you? No one will know your real face, like
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
at how old you are.
I'm in my 70s.
Oh my God!
I didn't even know that.
This guy,
Oh, but that's
this
crazy.
guy. Could we do some push-ups together, or what do you think? How do you do push-ups or no?
We do kung fu.
Can we do a kung fu scene on the table, you and me, real quick, just to break up the
Yeah.
episode? Let's do it. Hold on. In his 70s, Spider-Man. We're gonna do a quick fight scene on the table to break up our episode. You guys listening to this episode will hear this. Here we go.
Oh,
Really quick with those hands. He's true to the character. Get back on the mic, Spider-Man.
and this is crazy because I didn't even know he was in your prime age, golden age. And when people laugh at him, oh, you're like this fat Spider-Man.
Me
Like,
and my
you guys
twin
don't
brother. I have a
even.
twin brother.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, you guys don't even know. These guys will be coming at 30 years old, so overweight. And I love overweight people. I have nothing against them. But I'm saying they'll come in to make fun of him.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, he's more fit in his
Yeah.
golden age than you are at your 30s.
And also your age. You're doing a job that's tough. You're on your feet. You're doing a
Yes.
lot. You're doing physical
Well,
stuff.
I never smoked,
he's
never drank my
skinny,
life
he's
or nothing like
amazing.
that.
Really?
Never done drugs, nothing.
Really?
This is why you're so fit
Right.
and look so great.
Now, you're
It's
gonna
all-
live a lot longer than me.
Well,
I think.
I've been through some life situation where you know I
Thank you.
put
Oh,
in
yeah, you can't see it.
for the Marine Corps stuff.
Yeah.
I've been shot a few times. You know what
Oh
I'm
my
saying?
gosh. I'm
15 times in the face. But
What?
But you won't see them. All that was in my face, my body, my head. It's gone.
You were shot. You had bullets in your face.
Yeah, face and my head and everything.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I love
How
it.
did you survive that?
By the grace of God.
What?
By the grace
This
of God.
is in combat overseas or what?
combat overseas and being out of the Marine Corps too as well.
Get
I've
outta
had a
here.
few heart attacks.
Oh my God.
Right now, that's what I'm on right now. I just been out the hospital for like This is my last 2 years coming back here doing
Oh
this
my
fighting.
God! So you
I
let
was
me
in
ask you
hospital
something.
for 4 years.
Let me ask you something. I
Yeah.
never would expect to have such a serious like life chat with
Yeah.
Spider-Man from Hollywood Boulevard, but I think it's really important we talk about this because has that shifted your perspective on what's important in life? You've been close to death.
I've been close to death a lot of times where, now this may sound funny to you, but I was in a position where I did die. The doctor that took my brain out with 4 other doctors, after he did all that, I'm up here looking down at them doing,
No way.
doing the work to me, and they're talking crap to each other because I came to them, my wife brought me to the hospital,
Yeah.
what have you, and they said, like, listen, if your husband die, he dies. But you got to sign this paper to
I read this in books by the school to hear
situation,
it.
right?
And you heard the doctors talking about you on the table
Heard-
from above?
From
You s-
above.
That is so
Crazy.
wild.
They told my wife, he got 3 days from after we did what we did to him, bring his brain back and his heart back. On the 3rd day, they wanted to go test my leg. I got sent back into my body, and I told them everything what they said to me, and they kicked the doctor off me, and he backed off because he told my wife, your husband ain't gonna make it.
Wow.
So they were laughing and joking about it.
And you heard it all? And you saw it all?
Told him everything. Yeah, I
What?
seen everything and told him everything.
Wait, are you sure you weren't just in a web in the corner?
No.
I'm messing with you. No, that's
No, I was
unbelievable.
up there, believe me.
That's
I was
unbelievable.
Up there looking down. And could hear
Resurrected Spider-Man.
Everything
crazy.
what they said about me.
How did you? I don't understand how you could have that purview on your own body, unless I mean, we don't understand this stuff. It's like it
Like
doesn't
I
make
said,
sense.
By the grace of God, God showed
Wow.
me. He said, look, Spidey. Well, he said my real name. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Of course, he's gonna say my real name. You know what I'm saying? He said, listen, you've been through a lot. I'm not gonna let you go ahead and die in a situation where these doctors could have really helped you out
Wow.
rightly and saying, look here, if he die, we're making money.
Yeah.
If he live, we'll just say to his wife.
Wow.
We did what we did. All this right here was super skinny. So I had to go through a lot of stuff to get all my body
Physical
back together.
therapy.
Yes.
And look at you now. You're spry in your 70s. You're running around Hollywood Boulevard with
Yep.
kids. I mean, that's an incredible story,
And
man.
By the
his
grace of
face
God.
looks so young. I thought
Wow.
honestly it was like 40,
my
50.
grandkids are glad to see me again. And
Wow.
my daughters and sons, you know what
That's
I'm saying?
you have a whole family of kids and grandkids. Good
Yeah.
for you, man. And
Yeah.
also, you're making kids happy. So,
Yes.
can we just take a moment to be thankful that Spider-Man, who won't tell me his real name, is with us? That's amazing.
Oh, thank you.
That's amazing. You're here, and you're here on the show. And thanks for being so vulnerable and honest about that story of life,
problem.
man. That's
No problem.
incredible. This is why I love having you guys on. I don't think people stop and really get to know you at all.
Exactly. People need to take time for real. There really is God. God's for real.
You know what's amazing? What you're describing is like, I think we all struggle with this. So it's nice to
Yes.
hear how faithful you are with what you've been through. We all struggle with the unknown and
Yep.
what we turn to and what we want to use for support. And it's amazing to hear your journey to
Thank you.
back to life.
Thank you.
And I would have never thought the way you're fit and the way you run around that you've been through so many things, man. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
And back to the Hollywood Boulevard, I think from different perspectives,
Yeah.
tourists come to have a wonderful experience. And a lot of them do understand your work in making just a quick living, but they don't also understand that you also maybe go through extreme challenges
Yeah.
or chasing dreams. I'm on the opposite spectrum. I came to LA to chase my dreams.
Amazing that I picked you guys up to do this
thank you.
because you both have, this is what we say sometimes, you both have a great attitude of gratitude for what you do
love
and for
that, yeah.
life.
Right.
And nobody, at face value, nobody would expect that type of beautiful message from you guys
thank
because
you.
we don't, nobody thinks of it. We just people are in their own world, especially in LA. We're in tunnel vision. We're doing this. I was on the street, take a picture, don't take a picture, get in your car, go in traffic. You're reminding me. I mean, it feels like I'm in therapy. I think I can pay you guys more to be here because it feels like my therapy to hear from you that, this attitude of gratitude is a special thing. And I'm just surprised you both share that with the same job that can beat you down.
Yes.
Yeah, it's easy to definitely. Sometimes I get in the state of complaining, oh, I'm not making money, it's a hard day, or it's so cold, or there's so many crazies out.
Yeah.
But then you have the other side where you meet the most genuine, amazing people
Sure.
and give them the happiest experience. And
It's
they're
amazing.
genuinely excited to see their favorite characters. And
Yeah.
True.
Well, you're playing a singer, and you are also a singer. You do a little. Can you do a little Britney for us, and then tell us about
Sure.
your music too?
oh, baby, baby, I was supposed to.
All right.
Britney's a legend.
Oh,
yeah.
a little Spider-Man remix. So you guys can release it together.
Yeah. So
first time
I
doing
am
that today.
beginner recording artist, so I'll give you a snippet. I still am working in the studio to finish
Give us a
the
snippet
song.
because you're here.
Apology letter to my past life. Apology letter.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, Britt, I'm out there to show people, hey, you may go through certain things in your life, but you have an option to show other people, hey, don't depend on certain things that's bad, because you learn through life of having certain things that can bring you back to being a human being, being back to a person who went through this and you went through that, and you're still around.
Yeah.
Be blessed that you're still around.
You guys are inspiring me to remind me, life is short. Make moments. Be genuine. That's part of why I wanted to have you on. I interview everybody.
Thank you.
I think authenticity matters in this field of show business.
Yes,
We
it
have
does.
to be nice to one another, right? On
Yep.
all levels of what we're doing. We're all performing. We're all
No matter
artists,
what.
right?
Yep.
Why I don't want to see that get lost in our culture and also lost in show business, because I do think coming to Hollywood, you get kind of in the that game a little,
Yes.
who's what, who's got what, who's famous. This conversation is better than most interviews I do, because you guys are genuine people. I think that matters.
Just being real to you.
You're being real, because why wouldn't you be?
Exactly.
Well, I mean, you're not. You won't show me your real face, but you'll be real Spider-Man with me, and
Yes.
you'll keep it real. Yeah,
Yes.
Because this is a comedy show.
Yeah.
You guys got any jokes that have popped up on the street? Tell me your best joke.
What's your best joke, and maybe I'll laugh at it.
Oh no, I have a good dad joke related to your world of characters.
I like dad
I'm gonna give you a
jokes.
dad joke based on a character that I like.
Okay.
What are Mario's pants made out of? Mario from
Mario's?
Mario Brothers.
Mario.
Denim, denim, denim. Denim, denim, denim. If you don't know the song, the joke doesn't work.
Yeah.
Do you know the song?
I ain't heard it in a long time.
Well, it's the theme song of the Mario Brothers
The
thing,
Mario Brothers, yeah.
and it hits a little bit harder with the right audience. Let me try and write a joke for you guys right now.
Yeah.
I
Do
should
like
try and do
a
a
Britney
joke.
Spears joke.
I'm gonna get a
but, yeah.
Britney Spears joke on the spot, because this is my show and I'm a comedian and you're Britney Spears, right?
Yes.
What do you call a Trump-loving boat where Britney Spears is a special musical artist? A conservative ship. Thank you. On the spot joke. How was it? Not good, not bad.
No,
bad.
that's a drum like.
I feel like if I was on stage, that would have gotten howls of boos.
No, that's like no. I don't know how they do it. And Jimmy Kimmel like.
Yeah,
whatever,
I
like-
want his job. I'm trying to get Kimmel's job, but I love the guy.
Yes.
So one day at a time with this version of it. But I like this show
like, hey
too.
Jimmy,
Hey Jimmy.
I'm your pal from
Yeah.
the valley.
Spider-Man. Could you have a Spider-Man joke you do with people ever?
Not really. I just try to be real with them. You know what I'm saying?
I got one for you. Hey, if you post that on the internet, make sure you tag me on that web. And then shoot him with the real web.
I love it.
I'll say-
No one says
I would
web
say,
anymore. What's your best web sound? Like, what's your special effects you do with the? Let's. Oh wow! Do you ever do real webs out there? Like, you ever shoot real stuff?
we used to do that, but nowadays they stopped it because like some people get the thing on the skin or the clothes. You don't know.
And we don't want to scare them more than they're already scared.
Remember
Because
that-
Hollywood can be like they're holding their wallets and purses and
Right.
children for their dear life. And we're like,
Sure.
we don't take any of those. We just take photos.
Yeah. There's a Spider-Man in New York who does your gig that I think we got to get you guys to kind of have a Spider-Man off.
Okay.
'Cause he runs around Spider-Man, this guy. I've seen him with liquor bottles. You don't drink.
No, I never drank and smoked my life.
But I'm going to send this to some New Yorkers. If I can get this Spider-Man to here, would you go toe-to-toe with the Spider-Man?
Well, I would tell them, hey, if you really gonna be Spider-Man, don't be the type of Spider-Man with drugs and things like that.
This guy has
Yeah.
alcohol a lot.
Yeah,
We're going to
the
show a clip of
alcohol.
it. I've
And
seen him
then-
with booze.
Well, then you're not really being Spider-Man.
Well, they-
Yeah. Have you seen Hollywood Boulevard? It's prime time
Yeah.
before COVID.
You try to waste my name.
Yeah.
For being a good Spider-Man and show
Don't-
people
yeah.
a way of life, being right and nice instead of being a drug dealer.
Right, yeah. Don't
So-
mess with.
so-
He's tarnishing your good name.
Exactly.
And your
So
character.
I would praise to him, talk to him, but I say, listen, just be real.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? What you're not doing right, being a good Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Show the people the real deal, not a worse deal, and looking bad to yourself and think you're doing better in
Yeah.
life.
You know what, though? This is a special message for New York Spider-Man. Hollywood Boulevard Spider-Man does not think it's okay that you're showing kids what you're doing. And so come out here and be the real Spider-Man or give it up, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to get this to him. I know people who have posted videos with him.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to get this to Spider-Man. Let's start a little, back in the day, they had the hip-hop beefs with the West and East Coast. We're starting it now with the Spider-Mans. This is Spider-Man West Coast versus East Coast. We're going to wait for your response, East Coast Spider-Man, okay? Who's a boozy superhero? Like Wolverine at some point or no?
Oh, yeah. Or like
Thor. Thor had some booze at some point.
Yeah.
Be Thor if you want to hold the booze bar.
Yeah.
Be
I've seen
Thor,
this guy-
but you endure. You know what I'm saying?
All the clips I've seen this guy, he's partying with crazy. He's
Crazy,
He's
you know what
partying.
I'm
He's
saying?
running around New York City. You know what, man? You're the classier Spider-Man. I said it.
Thank you,
I
sir.
said it. New York Spider-Man. He's classier. What are you going to say about that? We want a rebuttal on social media within the next 24 hours, or we're going to come get your costume and burn it.
Exactly.
What-
I'll fly to the New York and talk to you about being a real man, being a Spider-Man.
Paul,
You know what I'm saying?
yes. What character would you play if you were a character?
Gaston from Beauty and the Beast. Hey.
That's a good one.
I could see that.
I don't know if I know the voice well, but I could try and work on it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Gaston because of the hair.
As strong as his hair.
Or
Not the whippy end.
Jimmy Neutron.
Oh, Jimmy.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
funny too.
It's all about
He's
the
funny
hair
too.
for me.
He's funny
Yeah,
too.
you actually could pull off Jimmy Neutron.
Who would you think I could do on the Boulevard? Maybe I'll come down sometime.
Actually, I like Jimmy Neutron. That's like a classic 90s thing.
Jimmy Neutron.
It'd be with Britney Spears, the 90s
Yeah.
power.
You know what I do with my daughter? Because you guys inspire me. I do costumes with my daughter. I do Flynn Rider from
Oh, okay.
Tangled.
Oh,
Rapunzel.
yes. Oh, my gosh.
Rapunzel.
And at last I see the light. I dress up with her. I
great.
basically do your job for my daughter, and I don't
Yes.
make
Right.
tips.
Yeah.
That's basically what happens with me.
That's great.
So, but I like, I understand.
She tips you in love.
She tips me in love, which is not.
And,
same, but
you
yeah.
showed that you're not afraid to show her how to be
I'm
life
not afraid.
and be in life.
You're such
you know?
a good dad. You
No.
know,
The
some
thing about-
dads are so shy
Oh,
to
no,
even
no.
brush the girl's hair, but it's so sentimental for us.
Right.
And
Oh, I brush my girl's hair, and I
Yes.
dress up with her because, like you do it for your living.
Yes.
I think life should be playful. We should be doing theater in life. You
she's
guys are
gonna
doing
remember
movie
those
scenes.
moments.
Yeah.
You know?
So you guys are inspiring me. Two things. I'm gonna, live a life of gratitude. I'm also gonna maybe put on costumes more and just see what
Exactly.
happens
Yeah,
with my
see what
daughter,
happens.
with the world, whatever.
Yeah. Yes.
Exactly. You know what I'm
fun.
saying? You showing a way of life.
Yeah.
You know, a
You
way of life
know-
not to be negative half your life.
Yeah,
or-
life should
or
be
this, that.
theatrical.
You should say, hey, mom and dad's cool.
Yeah.
You may be my dad, but at least you show me a nicer way of being a dad, being a man.
Here's what I want to say, guys. Thank you so much for coming to my podcast. Thank you for
Anytime.
trusting me, getting in my car. I'm a complete stranger. Thank you for coming down here. You guys both matter, and you both are beautiful souls that I would have never expected by just running past you on Hollywood Boulevard. I hope the world understands how great you two are, and I really am super grateful you came down today.
Hey, I'm super great that
Thank
I met
you
you
so
guys. You
much.
guys are very nice.
Thank you.
You know what I'm
He's
saying?
the best, guys.
Did you guys have fun taking
This
a
was
gamble on this show?
So much fun.
Oh, yeah.
I hope to be back.
Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. This has been Pop Up with Paul and Friends from town. Here we go, Spider-Man. He drinks through the mask. Look at this. That's commitment. Let me tell you something. Who played Spider-Man? Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland. Nobody drinks through the costume like this guy, right?